Good afternoon, girls and boys. It's Julie coming to you from the Amherst branch of the Cumberland Public Libraries, and it's time for another quick and easy snack activity. And we're going to do these really cool flour pretzel bites, and they are so easy to do. You need 3 ingredients. You need some pretzels, you need some M&Ms, or some Smarties would work as well, and you need some of these white candy melts. Now, in the recipe that I have for these, it shows us using the square pretzels, the little waffle pretzels that have the little lines around, little lines through them. They actually work a little bit better for this because it stops the candy melt from dripping through in the bottom. But because we're really limited to where we can shop right now, I wasn't able to find those in Amherst. But if you're doing this outside of Amherst and you have a bulk barn close by to you, the bulk barn does sell the little waffle pretzels, and you can use those and they'll work fine. As you can see, I use just the regular twisted pretzels, and this is how they turned out. And they actually did okay. I just found that the candy melt slipped through the bottom a little bit, but I'm going to show you how to do this. Doesn't matter what shape your pretzels are, you're just going to put, oh, that one's broken. You're just going to set your pretzels on your plate, and then you're going to take 1 candy melt and just put it right in the center. The other thing you're going to need for this activity is a microwave, or you could even do them in your oven. If you're going to do them in the oven, you'd need a baking tray. But these ones we're just going to do in the microwave. And you just take the candy melts and place them one at a time right in the center. And the reason we need the microwave is because we need the candy melts to be soft enough that we can tuck the M&Ms into them and they will stay. Because right now, if we just put the M&Ms on top, they're just going to slide off because it's not melted. So that's what I've done. I've just put 1 candy melt on each pretzel, and we're going to put them in the microwave. And it said in the directions for about 50 minutes. So this morning when I tried them, I did seconds. Oh my goodness, 50 minutes would be crazy. 50 seconds. This morning I did it for 30 seconds, and that wasn't quite enough. And then I did it for 20 more, and it was actually a little bit too much. They leaked a lot down in through the holes. So today I'm going to try it for 45 seconds and see if that's going to work. And if it doesn't, we'll put it back in again. But I'm just going to go to the microwave, put that in there for 45 seconds. All right, so while that's microwaving, I'm just going to show you. I have the M&Ms that I bought. They're actually called they were the ones from Easter, and they're in pastel colors. So my flowers are going to be pastels. And you can see, you can do, oh, they're stuck to my plate. You can do all of one color around the outside and then a different color in the middle. And if you look at the back of them, that's how the candy melt looks, because it has melted and it's gone through the back of the pretzel. And after you make them, you just put them in the fridge for an hour or so to let them harden, and then you get to eat them. So that's how that one looks. And you can use all of one color with a different color center. You could use 2 colors. You could use all the same color, or you could use all different colors. If you're using Smarties or regular M&Ms, your colors are going to be a little bit darker. You're not going to have the light purple. You're going to have, I think in M&Ms it's red and yellow, blue and green, orange and brown. And Smarties, the same sort of thing. You're going to have different colors with that. But that's the neat thing about this is you can choose whichever ingredient you want, and then you can choose the colors that you want. So let's see. Ooh. Okay. So my plate is pretty warm to the touch right now, but I can see that the candy melts have melted. And if I pick them up, if I pick the pretzel up right now, they would drip through to the bottom of the plate. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put a yellow one in the middle, and I think I'm going to do a purple flower first. Now, with M&Ms, if you notice on one side of the M&M, it has that letter M. And if you watched my videos last summer, we did a science experiment where we actually made the M float off of the M&M. and it showed us that it was made out of edible paper. So you can turn all of your M's down if you just want the purple side of the flower. But I kind of liked the white side up because it made it look like there was a little bit of white inside the flower as well. So I'm going to just add these. And so you'll want one of one color for the middle. Woo! And then you're going to need 6 of the other colors for around the outside. And again, because the holes in the pretzel are bigger, sometimes the M&M slides through, and you might have to just pick it up and adjust it a little bit. So I've got my whites here because the candy melt is a little bit sticky to your fingers now because it's melted. So I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do a green one with a pink center. And as I said, you can make these all different colors, because if you look outside right now, the flowers in our gardens, they're just starting to grow and they're all different colors. And that's really cool because it shows a nice colorful view in your backyard, or if you're out taking a walk, maybe your neighbors have a bunch of flowers in their garden and you get to see how they look. And the best part about these flowers is we're going to get to eat them, because who doesn't like to have a nice treat on a warm summer day? All right, so that one I did with a green center, and I'm going to add some blue ones around it. And you just have to make sure that you've got a little bit of the candy melt touching each of the M&Ms so that they stay in place. Otherwise, they're just going to drop through the holes in the pretzel and fall onto the plate. So let's see, we need to do a pink one. What's your favorite color? If you were going to make a flower, what color would you choose to be your center candy, and what colors would you choose to go all the way around it? Green and yellow are 2 of my favorite colors, but I also like blue and orange. And we don't have any orange candies in this pack because these were spring colors. So I can't make an orange flower, but actually my very favorite flower in the whole world is orange roses. I love the way orange roses look and the way they smell. So if I was going to make a special flower for myself, I would probably choose orange if that was one of my options, because I love them so much. These are so cute. Now, the thing is, you could eat these the way they are while the candy melt is still warm, but if you do that, you're going to find that the candy melt's coming through the bottom of the pretzel, and it's going to get all over your fingers, or it's going to get wasted on the plate. So for me, I think your best idea is just to put them into the fridge for an hour or so. I'm going to make one with different colors. Let's see here. And let them set, and they are so good. It's a really nice light snack for one of these crazy days when you don't want something really heavy, but you just want something a little bit sweet. And the cool thing is the pretzel is savory as well. So not only are you getting something sweet, but you're getting crunchy like you would with potato chips, and you're also getting a little bit of that salty, savory taste as well. And I find though, that's one of my favorite combinations, because sometimes you don't want something that is too sweet. Sometimes you just want something that has a little bit of a crunch or a little bit of a salty flavor. I'm going to see if I can make this one all different colors. I think I can. Oh, I'm short one color to do that one, and I have 2 left here. And you can make as many of these as you want. The recipe says to put 8 or 9 on a plate at a time in order to get all of the candy melted at the same time. If you put the microwave on for too much longer, I think you might run the risk of it burning the candy melt. And we've discovered in the past, if the candy melts get overheated, they get really hard, and then you can't soften them up and use them for what you're planning to do. It doesn't work so well. Oops. Now this one, the pretzel, the candy melt didn't go all the way over to both sides of the pretzel, so the M&Ms are not sticking. But if I pick that one up, there we go. Oh my goodness, these look so good. And I have one left. What color do you think I should do this one? Oh, you think I should do an all yellow flower? Okay, what color should the center be? You want a yellow flower with a blue center. Okay, let me see. So we'll put a blue center in the middle, and then we're going to take all of the yellow colors and put them around the outside. Now, I'm going to lift up this plate to show you what they look like, but I'm going to have to be careful because the candy melt is still quite warm. The M&Ms are going to shift a little bit. So this is what they look like when you first get them made. They look so yummy. And after you put them in the fridge for an hour or so, this is what they look like. And for these ones, you can just pick them right up and pop them into your mouth, and they're going to be so good. I told my friends here at the library today that I was doing a snack video, and everybody's excited because they're going to get a chance to try one of these. So I hope if you guys make these at home and you use different colors, that you will take pictures of them and show me what they look like, because they look so tasty and I can't even wait to bite into one of these. So that is our 2 plates full. You guys have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your snack, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.